You don't have to agree with us to be friends with us. Anchor of the week.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the Anchor of the Week, where you don't have to agree with us to be friends with us. My. If you are watching, my. First of all, yeah.
My is right.
My. If you're watching on Spotify, that kind of rhymes. Or YouTube, you guys can see. We're in a whole new space.
Woo, woo, woo,
This is a new era of the Anchor of the Week.
new era.
Which we have every 6 months as a new era.
Yeah, which I think change is good.
It's true.
Yeah.
Bigger,
yeah.
better, improved.
Exactly.
Right?
I need to get comfortable, sorry.
It's okay. Sadie's a little bit small for this couch.
I am. I need to either be I almost said cuddled into it. I don't need to be curdled. I need to be cuddled into it or sitting upright, and I don't want to sit upright. So here we
There
are.
we go. Well, we've got Jetson here with us.
Mm-hmm.
Jetty.
We're the city of London.
And the city of London behind us. Also, before we go into anything, we have a new theme song, guys.
Yeah!
I don't know if you heard it. And we want to give a big fat shout out.
Fat shout out.
Fat shout out. Because
PH fat.
PH fat shout out. Because I don't know if they would want us to. But it's to Michaela and Evan for creating that sick new theme song. Let's take a moment.
Oh, of silence.
I'm kidding. Yeah, moment of silence. Joking. But
So
yeah.
we don't know how to do a moment of silence on this podcast.
No. I don't think pretty much anybody knows how to do a moment of silence properly anymore. Let's think about it.
No.
But yeah, thanks guys. It's a sick theme song, and it fits us.
It
as
fits
well.
us, and it's perfect to usher in the new.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like every time that we have a break and then come back, it's oh, it's a new season.
Yeah.
So I think we're in season 12.
Which is fair. Yeah. It's
Something
fair.
like that, more or less. I don't know, but we're excited to be back. We're excited to have these conversations again. Are you excited, Jetson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jetson, a very familiar face around here, but he's going to be more of a mainstay now.
Mainstay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we
the
got
word.
good feedback. You were actually just doing your trial run.
Yeah, you Jetson. I want you to let you know my mom personally loves you.
That's true.
She's like, yeah, he just has such a good take on things. He just speaks
That's
so
true.
well.
I was also told by someone back home that you're a good balance to me and Sadie.
Yeah.
That we really need the male energy.
Yeah. And the chill energy, I think, sometimes.
Yeah, let's be real. It's more the chill
Mhm.
energy.
Yeah. Anyway.
Thanks.
So
you so
anyway,
much.
don't disappoint us. Okay.
Crazy. It's also early, if you can't tell. You probably can't. I feel like we're good at...
Well,
Nah,
it
you
looks like
can't
we're in a
tell.
dungeon right now.
It does. I mean,
Well,
we
'cause
are
we
in
are.
the cave.
So we're
Dungeon.
still at the cave, by the way.
Mhm.
We just outgrew Access Studio because
Yep.
it's not a podcast studio. It's a recording studio, and we needed just a bit more space.
Yeah,
And we had the itch to do some interior designing. so-
exactly. And, oh my gosh, we also have new cameras.
Yeah.
If you obviously, I think at this point in the video, we'll probably be bouncing back and forth
Hopefully
between
we've
them.
switched the camera.
Hopefully we have switched them. Oh gosh. But yeah, got new cameras, new theme song, new space. Look at us.
So bear with us over the next few episodes because things might be changing
Yep.
a little bit as we learn, as we adapt.
Mhm.
We'd like to get a rug. I think that's good, right?
Ooh, rug would
Yeah.
be nice.
It would
Yeah.
be nice. Anyway,
Yeah. Well, but you know what? We're still the anchor of the week. So we're still going to ask each other because it's been a minute.
it has
What's kept you anchored this week?
this week. Maybe this summer. I was like, I don't know. It's
Lately.
been a minute since we lately. There we go.
What's kept you anchored lately?
Lately, man. I'm trying to think of what I've been doing lately besides reading. I feel like I've talked about reading before, so that feels weird to be like,
Yeah,
oh,
lame.
this book. I know, yeah, seriously.
Boo.
Nerd alert. Honestly, I think conversations with people, and that's we say that all the time, and having good conversations is important, but
It's good. It's just a good plug for the podcast.
yeah, but I think for me, it's easier to have deep conversations, but I think recently I've been having conversations that are deep and real, but not intense, if that makes sense. Where it's the conversations, we talk about important things or deep, more vulnerable things, but then it's just kind of we can still, I mean, it goes back to our whole episode about surface versus, going into the deep of it's deep, but we're still able to float and walk around. You know what I mean? It's we're not
You don't feel
heavy
bogged
by
down
it.
by
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Mhm.
So I would just say I think I've had just really good conversations lately with friends. Yeah. Nothing much to it, but that's pretty much it.
That's really good.
Yeah.
You got anything, Jetson?
I think for me, because I moved recently, probably since the last time I've been on the podcast, but just like living around like people I know in a way, like I feel like I can like walk out and I'll always see someone I recognize because my wife works for a church right next to the area, and then my job is also a 5-minute walk from the area. And I have friends who work at the coffee shop I work at. Like literally on my way here, my friend Fede, like
Our friend.
our
Fede.
friend,
Podcast friend. Fede.
we are one.
We are one.
Anyways, yeah, he like got me like a free muffin because they were left over at the cafe. But it's just like, I feel like things like this happen every day now, where I'm like, I like have my own place now with my wife, but also I still feel like I'm living in community, and I think that's been really nice. And I just like, there's always people I can see and recognize and talk to. But yeah, just living around people, you know, living around friends, living around a church community. I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
I think it's anchoring. Helps me not feel isolated.
Yeah.
Like even like just things like going to get groceries, like you're going to find someone and chat to them maybe.
I love
So-
that because people also don't think in London that you can get that sort of like.
Yeah.
And you're in like East London.
Yeah.
And like not like boonies East London. Like
No,
in the
I'm
cool
like the
part.
cool East London. I like
Yeah.
Brick Lane.
London.
Yeah.
So I love that. Mine is kind of also similar to yours. So I think maybe we all just really needed a community this summer.
Maybe we did.
Maybe we just missed each other. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I was dog sitting this last week,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is so funny because I animal sit all the time.
It's true. You
And
do.
I'm pretty indifferent to animals.
Maybe that's
Like,
why you're
not-
perfect for it.
Yeah. I think that's why.
Unbiased.
Exactly.
I'm unbiased. Doesn't matter.
Won't let them bribe you.
No. But it was so nice, right? Obviously, live in community. Love my housemates. I really, I just have been super like grateful for this season too. Like, I mean, who knows what the future has, right? But it's like we're young, we're in London, I get to live with my friends.
Yeah.
But it was really nice because it was just me and this dog. I got so much done, like productively, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. But
Yeah.
that's not what kept me anchored because it was fine up until I had kind of like, I say a bad day loosely or whatever. It wasn't like, oh, I had a bad day. But something kind of happened. It kind of bothered me. And that's when I realized I was like, oh, I need more than this dog. Like,
Yeah.
and it was like this battle in my mind because I was like, okay, I'm like, I think about it. I'm talking to God about it. But like, there's like that loneliness in it. And so I came to the cave, was like kind of working or whatever. And there's some people kind of around. But no one that really like you don't want to just like unload on anyone.
Right,
You know?
right.
Because there wasn't very many people. And I was like, I don't want to kill the mood, but I know that I am kind of killing the mood because like I know I'm just like not my whatever.
Yeah.
But then you came in, and I was just able to have a moment to be like, honestly, like I'm not having a great day because I'm disappointed in X, Y, Z, and that was all I needed really. And I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so much better.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I didn't have to carry that disappointment around with me, and it's so crazy because it's like, yes, I was dealing with it. Yes, I was talking to God about it, but like, you just can't. Like, there has to be the community aspect of life, because even if you're still trying your best to be, you know, working on yourself, or
Yeah.
of course talk to God first. But I just, to me, it was such a practical aspect or like example of like, no, but you, God, plus others.
Yeah. This is what
So.
people are for.
Exactly.
I actually kind of, okay, I realize as you both were talking, I want to add on to my, about like
Okay.
conversations. Because I think the conversations I've had were all in like moments of being with people outside of what I'm used to, if that makes sense. So let me give you
Okay.
context. Because I hung out with Sammy and Jetson a few weeks ago, I can't remember. But we like spontaneously, like we had dinner, right? And then there was a band playing.
The jerk chicken pasta.
Yeah, jerk chicken pasta, which was amazing. Sammy, I'm gonna get that recipe from you. But there was we had dinner, but then there was a band playing randomly in the park, like next to your guys' house. So we just like got our drinks, walked over there and watching them, and then we just had like some really good, decent, like random conversations about like the importance of jamming together and like how that can like the synergy that creates, but then also like being adults and just being able to hang out in this park because there's so many people there, right? And then like I hung out with Howell and Kelsey the other day and like just at their flat, like had a great conversation. I stayed the night, so Kelsey and I were like brushing our teeth and having this conversation. You know what I mean? So it was like one of those moments of I realized it's being with people, but also like doing life with people in the most random moments
Yeah.
that pop up, you know? And so it's kind of like, yeah, I think that goes into it. 'Cause I'm thinking about like this summer and the things that I've done. And it's been being with friends, but also in like not your usual setting,
Yeah.
you know?
Or
So
not just like, hey, we're going for dinner.
exactly.
Okay, bye.
Exactly.
Like,
Or like, I mean, we all see each other at church as well, which is like great. But sometimes it's, yeah, getting to see people outside of a context that you're used to them in. So, yeah.
Love that.
Feel so anchored.
I feel so angered. We should all hold hands or something.
So cringe.
I don't know.
We need like a sound effect or something that's like like
Of
a
an
moment.
anchor
Yeah,
dropping?
just like oh my god. that'd
Like
be
I
so
imagine
funny.
just a foghorn from the like. That'd be so dumb.
so funny.
Like
Oh
the
my gosh.
foghorn and then like the metal hitting the ground.
Yeah. Anchored. I love that. I
We'll
love
come
it.
up with something. though.
Yeah.
Come on, a graphic on the screen.
Baby. Oh my gosh.
Maybe
Or we
like
could get we
Someone like a pirate accent.
Oh my gosh. Yo ho.
No.
Wait, is that copyright? No. There's no way.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Ain't nobody can copyright this podcast.
That's
Can't
true.
copyright a
That's
pirate.
true. Can't copyright me.
Just
I'm a pirate.
anyway.
Anywho.
From pirates to the British government.
Yep.
Actually,
Actually, that's a pretty good segue.
we should do a whole episode.
On pirates?
Come on.
Oh, I would actually love that.
I don't know enough about pirates.
That's why we go. We stay on a ship.
Yeah. Okay, so we
We
do a
set
vlog.
sail.
We go.
Across
sa-
the-
We sail from here to the United States, Ellis Island. We do that entire journey and vlog the entire
and see
like
if
11
pirates
day.
come.
Gosh. And then ask them how they feel about being a pirate. And then we say, it's okay, you don't have to agree with us to be friends with us. Oh my gosh.
Simple.
Tom Hanks movie. The
Oh,
Captain Now.
yeah. We just enter the pirate ship with our mics and everything. We're the captains now. Anyway, so tell me what it's like to be a pirate.
So how do you feel about the British government?
I feel like they would actually have a lot to say.
They would probably have so much. Cause, yeah.
Anyway.
Well, we have so much to say about the British government.
Yeah.
But not really. Please don't cancel us. I haven't actually submitted my citizenship application yet, so we really can't say anything.
We can't
that
release this until you get your citizenship.
No, yeah, I don't want to be flagged in the system.
Crazy.
But essentially, okay, so obviously as Christians,
Mm-hmm.
right? I guess that's full stop. That was the end of that thought.
Mm-hmm.
We are Christians, okay?
Mhm.
If you didn't know, welcome. Spot for you on the couch, whether you are or not. Maybe we should just hold hands over it.
Big space there
Big
for
space.
anyone. Really.
Big space. It's imagery. But essentially, the UK government has started to put a ban on street preaching.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's honestly very interesting.
Yeah.
I was researching it again this morning, and the original articles that I saw, I couldn't find. And it just seems to be a lot of ambiguity.
Ambiguity.
Yeah, and like stories of people getting issued fines and stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like, yeah.
And honestly, you know what it's giving? It's giving, oh my gosh, what was it called? I wrote so many articles and stuff about this. And I can't remember, but back in like 2021 maybe,
I already know what you're talking. I already know what you're talking about, but I
about the
forget what it's
ban
called.
on like protesting.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Which got slid in this huge document of like
Other things.
which obviously people are still protesting. But it's this whole idea of like the government, and I'm sure it's not just England, but we'll get into, I think, some strongholds of the country in just a second.
Yeah.
But of the idea of like passing things either sneakily or
Yeah.
seemingly inconsequential.
Mm.
I don't know. I just think we need to be more aware of what's going on. Because again, this ban, what they're presenting is more of like, you know, no loudspeakers. And like, if you live in a city, especially in London, there's sometimes you pass a street preacher and you're
Yeah.
like, first of all, that is so loud. Second of all, okay, we're all going to hell apparently.
Yeah.
Based
Why
off
are you
that,
yelling
like, you
at
know what I
me?
mean? Like,
Yeah.
stop yelling. Like, I don't know if this is
And
productive.
it's just like, this isn't helping me. This is.
You know,
like,
and
I
not
don't
to
want
say
any
that
part
God
of this.
Can't move through it, but yeah, it's weird sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I get it, but they're saying that it's a public nuisance. So essentially the community / police government will decide if you're being a public
Yeah.
nuisance.
Interesting.
Yeah. If the terms are that vague, then it's like
Yeah.
who gets to decide what's a nuisance or even like what's offensive, you know?
And I think herein lies the crux of the conversation, right? Or a law, or at least of the bill part of it. And it makes me think of English culture and Canadian culture. Not so much American, Sadie. So
Yeah,
I feel
no.
like, you
Yeah.
guys don't really have this.
I have my own things to say
Different
about
issues.
America, but
Different issues,
different
it's okay.
strongholds, different issues.
But it's almost like we experience this in our culture as Canadians, but also here. It's the idea of like kind of don't say anything that's going to rock the boat. If you do, you will be silenced. That sounds so...
We will kindly ask you to be quiet, but
Yeah,
forcibly, but low-key forcibly asking you to be
But
quiet.
also with law.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. And it's like we don't want anyone to be offensive. So then everything becomes offensive.
Right, right.
Because everything's offensive to someone.
right.
But that's exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why isn't that okay?
Like at least like make it clear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
That's I feel like that's a whole other topic though, because it's like thinking now, right, about like freedom of speech in the States is a huge thing. But at the same time, it's like freedom of speech as long as it's not like a hate crime, you know? But people are like then taking, oh, but I have the right to, I have the freedom to, like this is in my constitutional rights to be able to do X, Y, Z. But at the same time, it's like, but if it's hurting others, but then, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, but I'm literally just sat here thinking, but since when do we care so much about what other people say? Has this, a genuine question, throughout the past generations, have we cared so much about what other people are saying? Because it offends me or because whatever?
Yeah. Yeah, because
know what I
everything
mean?
is offensive now. Yeah, that's true.
So it's like, I don't know. I just feel
Uh-huh.
that's also
A whole other side of
a
that.
whole other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or like, why are you listening? If you don't like it, just don't listen? Question mark. I don't know.
It does make it seem simpler. Of course, it's probably not that simple, but that does seem simpler.
Yeah. If you
And
don't like
the
it, don't
podcast?
listen. Right, yeah. Thank you guys for listening.
And if you don't like it, stop. Just kidding.
Or
That's-
tell us and we can talk about it.
Yeah. Our favorite thing.
Oh, because I want to, yeah, it's interesting though with the whole street preaching thing. Because, I'm kind of turning it,
Yeah,
I'm
go.
taking us down a different route
Go.
now. Because, like, I'm thinking about the fact that all three of us are here as quote unquote missionaries, right? We came to London with,
Take
sorry.
those quotations
Yeah,
off.
you know what? Let me take the quotes out. We came to London as missionaries.
Full stop.
To preach the gospel,
Yeah.
right? To do that in a city and in a place where we felt God called us to, and to industries that we, you know, as artists feel called to. And so it's interesting to me having had conversations with people from back home who don't fully understand or don't grasp what it means to be a missionary in a city, you know, because I think
Oh, yeah.
a lot of people missionaries, or for a lot of people, they think missionaries is third world, building homes, which that is, like,
Yeah.
there are missionaries out there doing that. So for them, it's hard to grasp what that means for this kind of setting. But I think this is such a key example of the sneakiness of, like, if we want to go to, talking about, you know, Christianity, like the sneakiness of how Christianity is slowly just also being, I think, pushed out of, or like what's the word? Being able to speak about it publicly
Yeah.
is slowly being pushed out of this country
Yeah.
and through the law and everything like that.
Or like my favorite, like, what do you call it? Like a common lie or like believed lie is that England is a Christian nation.
Yeah. I've had this conversation recently with people.
The last like numbers I have, I believe, are from 2022. So we also could talk about the silent revival that's happening, and like I think the young generations are coming, and that's
Yeah.
a whole other thing.
Yeah.
But that's not like it's not changing the numbers drastically right now.
Right.
In the sense of in 2022, 6%, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6% of people in England consider themselves practicing Christians.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
So yes, there are all these things that, you know, of course, God Save the King, national anthem, all of that, like, and they're in a lot of respects, right? It's still regarded, but it's regarded as tradition. This is where Jetson and I could go off, though, because we started to talk about this as we were preparing, and it's this whole idea, and I am so not, like, I'm just learning. I'm starting to learn, so, like, if this is partly wrong, forgive me. But Christianity was always kind of meant to be a fringe religion
Yeah.
that did not fit in to the governmental structure,
Right.
Yeah.
right? what happened, and this is where like don't like fully quote me, like let's learn and research together.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we're just talking.
We're
Like,
just
let
yapping.
us have a conversation.
Let us have a conversation.
We are not
okay?
theologians.
I'm
we
talking to
don't know
people in the
everything.
comments already. No.
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
Yeah. Basically, that essentially Christianity became publicly widely accepted when the Roman Empire adopted it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like instituted it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Instituted it, like back again, like it was like the not too far off from the early church, like.
Yeah.
And so what that did though was that it blended it
Mm-hmm.
with with political systems, but also with Roman pagan beliefs
Yeah.
and their worldview.
Yeah.
And so what I see for the way that I look at it when it says England is a Christian nation is more that.
The institution.
It's
of
the institution
Christianity.
of it.
Yeah.
It's the blending of different things. It's, we like part of it. We'll give you favor. And I think as Christians, we like the idea that the government has favor on us.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes too much.
too much. So I think
Yeah.
something like this happens with like the new bill. And okay, yes, like we're still not the same persecuted church as the church in like East Asia, which is, by the way, thriving and more alive than any Western church you can walk into.
Yeah.
We have all this freedom, but you go to a church service and like maybe someone's gonna like kind of move a little bit
Yeah,
or have
exactly.
any sort of expression on their face, you know?
Yeah.
But they're the reserved culture. They can't contain themselves because anyway, sorry, this is
Yeah.
getting
No,
I
that's
could
fine.
take off with this conversation. But anyway, Roman
Yeah. I mean,
Empire.
yeah. Just to
Roman Empire.
like I don't think any of us think that Christianity was ever supposed to or is supposed to become an institution, because we believe just things are led by the Holy Spirit in a lot of ways, and it gets rigid sometimes.
Yeah. Gonna go down the route of the persecuted church in East Asia, but I was like, I don't think that's where this conversation needs to go. So I
Well,
was,
yeah,
like,
it can
holding
go in the
myself
sense
back.
of like, yeah, I don't know, just to realize like we're not being as persecuted at this point yet.
Yeah.
Like we're still very much in like, we still have so much freedom of speech, and also to recognize that like we should use that.
Yeah.
Like we
Yes.
still have so much space to communicate. And it doesn't mean it has to be on a loudspeaker shouting about fire and brimstone. Like that's not your only channel of
Yeah.
freedom of speech.
Right.
We still have so much access to people and influence and to like speak with relevance, especially this newer generation. They have like a huge opportunity to like speak with relevance to the culture and clarity and like with biblical truth. Like it doesn't always have to be, we need to make them scared, you know?
Yeah.
Which I
Yeah.
think is like what a lot of people think street preaching is. But I mean, we've as a church practiced evangelism for like years.
Yeah.
And we just go out, we give free tea, coffee, and we meet with people and we talk to them. And
Yeah.
like, we're praying for people.
We're preaching the
praying,
gospel to
we're
them.
preaching the gospel to them. But it's because they came to us and they're like, what is this? And I
Yeah.
think like that is something we could think about. Is like, does anyone want what we have when they look at our lives?
Yeah.
So
And-
like if
yeah.
they just like, but so it's like, yes, like we need to watch out how the government might be like starting to slowly slide things in, but also we need to take hold of the freedom we do have,
Yeah.
because when we use what we have, the Spirit like takes it up and adds flame to the fire, you know,
Yeah.
Right.
or fuel to the fire. Yeah.
Because
No,
it's
good.
it's also like, I mean, I really like what you said about like they will come anyway if they see that we are living like Christ. You know, like it doesn't
Yeah,
have.
like
We
they're
don't.
gonna come to us
Exactly,
and ask,
like
what
we-
is this?
We don't need to be out there like, if it is something that does get banned, like okay, but that shouldn't stop, and it won't stop. You know, the movement of what God's doing if we continue to move in His Spirit.
If anything, this should be like almost like okay, like rev your engines up.
Right.
I feel
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, and the truth is, and this could be really encouraging, it's like you take a look at the history of the church, just do some deep dives. You can't stop the movement of the church. Like it
No.
is the most inevitable thing. Like the fact that I believe in like like a God and like a prophet that came like from halfway across the ocean, like so far away from like Canada, like that I as a Canadian believe in this God and like am fully like engaged in a relationship with Jesus
Yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's like that started so far away from me.
Yeah.
So like this is inevitable, and we can like trust that the Spirit and the church can't be stopped, you know? So we don't have to like get all scared, you know? Like we just keep pivoting, I think.
Love
But also
that.
be like aware of what's happening.
Yeah. And something else that I've just been thinking about is like, yes, there's persecution, and we're like, the Bible tells us it's going to happen. And of course, it's going to look different in each culture. But the Bible also tells us that like we're not going to be liked.
Exactly.
But that's not necessarily persecution. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like,
That's just the Christian life, isn't it?
that's just life, baby.
That literally goes back to your like, do we need to care so much about what people think
You know, because like, who in this world is liked completely? No one.
for who they truly are?
Oh. Well, right? Like, just take away
You
Christianity
can
out
be
of
liked
it.
for
like,
being fake pretty easy.
well, yeah, but then someone's gonna catch on that you're fake and then
Yeah,
get
it's
mad
true.
at you for that
Yeah.
and not like you for that.
Yeah.
But it's this whole thing, and I feel like that's just what a lot of this culture is, especially again. Sorry, Britain, I do love you, and I am proud to almost be one of you. But like, kind of just do anything to be liked.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, that's just, first of all, yeah, that's not how anyone should live. But two, like, if you're a Christian and you're trying to be liked, don't go out of your way to try to be hated. But like, because then it's almost like, I feel like it's like a fake burden of, oh, I'm being persecuted because no one likes me. And it's like, no, you're just mean.
Yeah.
Also,
wants
yeah,
to be
like there's two
right.
extremes. It's like genuine love will draw people. Like it's gonna draw someone. Because
But
everyone
genuine
needs that.
love will
Yeah, yeah.
also offend people.
Also will offend people, of course.
But it's just like,
Genuine love will create a response. Let's just say that.
True.
I love
That's
that.
So if
true.
nothing's happening, then
Then
Yeah.
maybe. Then maybe.
No, we don't want to be the one to tell you, but it's probably not real love.
Yeah.
No, that's so good. Yeah. I mean, I feel like we've talked everything all over the shop today.
I think we did. Also, yeah, I feel like I liked the direction that this went of like talking about the ban on street preaching into basically Christianity can't be stopped. Like it can't be.
No.
We've seen that for generations and generations.
Yeah.
And like you said, there is this like interesting, I think, yeah, like this simmer of a revival happening anyway. So it's, yeah, you also
like-
have to know that things are going to come against that.
it's like let's focus on that.
Right.
Like let's invest in.
Yeah.
I know like we're young, but like already thinking of how we can invest in the next generation and like
Yeah.
put them.
That is a whole other topic. Oh, I think about that all the time.
Yeah. But I think
It's
that's so
good,
cool
yeah.
because I feel like that, I don't know, to be fair, I don't know, I haven't been in previous generations, but like the fact that so many of us young people are already with the
Thinking about
mindset of the next generation, like I feel like that's such a new thing.
like
in
that's how the
Christi-
church
Exactly.
grows.
And it's
Yeah.
not
If
even
people are already thinking. about
yeah,
it.
and it's not even just like the elders who are thinking about that, which I believe that they are, but the fact that that kind of like that value is already being passed down to us as younger people who are in this generation thinking about the next generation is also really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, as culture, we're already doing that, right? Because, I mean, I feel like we're bleeding into potentially the next episode topic.
Maybe.
Of
Yeah.
everyone's about generational traumas and all this kind of stuff, which is okay in the world, one way to look at it, whatever. But I think when you live, like, as a Christian with an eternal perspective, like a legitimate one, like when God actually changes your perspective from
Yeah.
temporal to eternal,
Yeah.
you have no choice but to think about the people coming.
Yeah.
I'm like, every decision I make, not in like a scary way, but like how I live my life and the things that I build here for the kingdom. Like, we're not talking about just like having kids. Who knows
Right.
if any of us are going to have kids,
Yeah.
right? But it's like for the church that is to come, the believers that is to come, like, doesn't that just get you amped?
Yeah.
Like the things that we build, if they're built eternally and not temporally. You gave it, was it Last Bones? You gave a word? Last to Rise Camp? Sorry,
Yeah.
I just said the old name.
Hashtag never forget.
Hashtag never forget.
That word from Jetty was fire.
Eternal versus temporal.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like, yeah, if it's temporary, it will die. And I'm like, okay, I want to build like things that have eternal essence. Come on. Come on.
Come on, anchor. Brrr, anchor drop.
Foghorn.
Brrr. I don't even know how to make a foghorn sound.
Hoist
the sails.
No, we're not hoisting, we're anchoring.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Don't hoist the sails.
Tie the rope. I don't know
Unhoist
what.
them.
Yeah, unhoist the
I don't know what
sails.
the terminology is.
I've
Some
never been on a
pirates are gonna
ship
be really
before.
mad in the comments.
That's why we have. I love that pirates are the theme of this episode. It's not
Dude,
the church.
what if-
it's pirates?
What if like our aesthetic just slowly starts becoming pirates?
Until one day, Jetson
We just have a
got wooden
whole
leg.
nautical theme going on.
I've got an eye patch.
I've got like
parrot
a
or
bottle of whiskey. We're just over here like,
No, it'd be rum.
oh, you're right. It would be rum. It would be rum. Anyway.
Yeah. So guys, just revival in our day. Am I right?
Yeah. Hear, hear. Amen.
It's like, be aware of what's happening, but don't be, I don't know, don't be stuck.
Be aware, but don't sit there
Like,
and complain about it.
Yeah, don't sit there and complain about it, but also the church will never be stopped, and you can trust in that. So
Facts.
And
don't be
just play your
too
part.
stressed. Yeah,
Yeah.
play your part.
Play your part. And love with real love.
Mm.
Any other buzzwords we said in this
No,
episode? Are we like pretty? Or not buzzwords, but you know what I mean.
Little topics. I think we got it. Yeah.
That's great. Well, honestly, guys, it's just been really nice to be back with you.
It has.
I mean, like, it's not like we haven't seen each other
That's
since
true,
the
yeah.
last episode. We've seen a lot of each other, but but to have these conversations again. And it's great to be back with you.
She's like, which camera do I
I
point
know.
to?
Now I have options of cameras. you lot.
With you all.
Yeah, hopefully you guys are excited that we're back. I'm not going to lie. We've had a few people write to us or talk to us because we know them in person.
Yeah.
Be
Be like,
"So
where are you
is it?
guys?
Where's the episode?
What's going on?
And more than just our moms.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. Which means a lot.
Yeah. Does Roxy listen to the podcast?
I don't know if she listens to podcasts.
Well, she should.
Oh,
This is a formal petition
I'll let her know.
for all three of our moms.
To be fans.
And then we're going to have them all on one day.
Oh my gosh, that'd be crazy. And then they just like share all of our trauma. We're just like,
No, to be
let's
fair-
chat.
No.
To be fair, never mind.
I was going to say, I'm the one that shares like my family's trauma. And I was like, that's weird.
I wouldn't even say trauma. You share a good amount
No,
of
like
good
in
things.
my family. Like it's me coming to my mom and she's like, so what's your trauma? Like what should I be
Oh,
aware
I
of?
see, I
And I
see.
go, okay, well, this is how we
Oh.
act as a family and this happened in our childhood. And
Yeah, maybe that's a whole other episode. Anyway,
on that note, we're not going to talk about generational trauma today.
No, we're not.
So we can. But if you guys have topic ideas that you want to listen to or hear us chat about or have things to input in, again, we're in a quote-unquote new season. Drop them. Send us a message. Give us a comment, whatever. Let us know. We want to talk about things that obviously we find relevant, and we hope that if we find that relevant, you do too. However, if you want something, we'll do our best to get it to you.
yeah.
Anyway, on that note, guys, I've already forgotten how we sign off. So can you tell why I'm stalling?
Okay, it's okay. Hey, I'll take it. Baton pass.
Baton pass.
Yeah, remember that you guys can keep up with us on social media, Instagram, TikTok, and of course, like, subscribe, do all the things to stay notified. But we will see you guys next episode.
You don't have to agree with us to be friends with us. Anchor of the week.